Cradle2Fame, the pathway to actualizing your dream.
The show is not over, so sit back, relax, and enjoy Idris Sabia. She's here to talk to us about some things that you probably didn't know about.
What do you understand by the word disability? Disability is actually part of human existence that everyone would experience at some point in life, either permanently or temporarily. According to the statistics of the World Health Organization, over 10% of the total world population are people living with physical disabilities. Architectural barrier is a barrier that prevents persons with physical disabilities from participating actively in the society, whether socially, culturally, economically, or politically. Have you ever wondered why you scarcely find a wheelchair user in the bank? It is because the structure of the building was not designed to accommodate them, and so they hardly visit banks. In a recent research, 1 out of 10 wheelchair users die as a result of inaccessibility of quality medical facilities. It is always difficult for people on wheelchairs to have access to hospitals, and so whenever they have medical emergencies, they just stay at home, leading to high rates of mortality amongst people on wheelchairs. In a recent research conducted in the University of Jos in the year 2018, titled "The Effect of Architectural Barrier on the Academic Performance of Students with Physical Impairments," it was discovered that most students with physical impairment perform below average as a result of inaccessibility of quality educational facilities. Imagine a university building lecture rooms, theaters, libraries, and laboratories on the 3rd floor of a building without providing lifts, ramps, or elevators to transport students on wheelchairs from the ground floor to the 3rd floor. How will they cope? And so the Disability Act of 2010 requires that reasonable adjustments must be made on all buildings in order to accommodate persons on wheelchairs so that accessibility and equality can be effectively achieved.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much for that. You know, every time you come on stage, I learn something new, especially with the topic of disability and people living with disabilities. All right, let's hear from the judges. Iceberg.
Wait, where, and how do you source your information?
I think about past events, and then I read a lot. So from things I have experienced in the past and then things I read, I come up with different topics.
Were you ever disabled, or you have someone?
I have friends that are disabled. Yes, sir.
Wow, that's.
She speaks passionately about them, right? Yes, and we learn a lot. Helps us to treat them better.
Thank you, sir.
For speaking up for them. You're a good friend. Keep it up, okay?
Thank you.
You know you're always wonderful.
All right, coming up next on stage is Fadeyewa King.
Ain't this what you came for? Don't you wish you came? Oh, girl, what you playing for? Come on, let me kiss that. Ooh, I know you miss that. What's wrong? Let me fix that. Kiss that. Baby, tonight's the night I let you know. Baby, tonight's the night we lose control. Baby, tonight, believe that. Tonight, you need that. Tonight, I'll be the best you've ever had. Yeah. I don't want to brag, but I'll be the best you've ever had. I don't want to brag, but I'll be the best you've ever had.
Amazing. Amazing, Fadeyewa. I can see smiles on the faces of the judges, so I'm thinking that this particular performance impressed them. Iceberg.
Fadeyewa, this is like the best you've ever done.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pam Adams.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I think the
you,
best of you ever heard.
Wow, thank you very much, sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
keep it on. It's not easy to play and sing
At the same time, yeah.